Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing. This is going to be a weekly message for Leo, okay? So wherever you have a little bit of lion in your chart, this message may or may not be for you, okay? Keep in mind that it's general. Timing is fluid. I'm hearing something about priorities, so that was strange. I don't know. That was weird. Maybe there's a need to prioritize what you watch or when you watch it or which placement you watch. That was really weird. But yeah, this is going to be a general message. If you guys are interested in a personal, they're on sale through the end of the month. They are 50% off, okay? So if you're interested, you can email me. What do you have for Leo, please? Let's get some oracles. Obstacles and challenges, 2 5s. Jeez, Aries was getting 5 a lot as well. You have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. This is the 5 of Wands. So there is some kind of challenge or some kind of adversity here this week for you guys. But I feel like it will make you stronger. It will make you view things differently. There's maturity here. There is. It may not feel that way, but there's maturity here. The 5 of Wands is a conflict. It's some kind of challenge. There's, you know, there's adversity. It could be petty, sure. It could certainly be petty. But this card always reminds me of a video game. It's like, I feel like it's a healthy challenge, okay? There's some kind of competition. There's some kind of difficulty just that has to be worked through. And the thing about it, Leo, is you have to go through it, okay? You do. You have to go through it. There is no, let me figure out how I can jump over it. There we go. Growing up. There is no, let me figure out how I can jump over it. Let me figure out how I can bypass this obstacle. This is necessary for your growth in some way, shape, or form. It is. Not to say that you're immature or whoever, you know, this is connecting to. It's just a life thing. And especially with this Hierophant energy showing up. Okay, because the Hierophant is about our belief system, right? It's about what we the parameters that we set for ourselves, and we learn these things when we're children. We learn these things when we're teenagers. We learn it again in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. It just keeps going on and on and on because that's what life is about. And so adversity, right, builds character. You know, I feel like you guys are needing some encouragement here. I do, you know, I know it's a difficult time. Wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. Yeah. Okay. You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. This could also be speaking to the childhood, right? Maybe there's something about the past that is coming up this week for you, but there's definitely some growing pains, okay, with that 5 of Wands coming out. There's some kind of challenge that someone has to go through. I also feel like there's a need to be vulnerable. There's a need to be vulnerable. I don't know. Okay. What do you have for Leo? Please. You have Taurus energy showing up front and center. Yeah, okay, that's what I was getting. I feel like I don't know if someone is in counseling or there's a need to go to I mean, there's always a need to go to counseling, okay? If you ask me, there's always a need to go to counseling, but it's, you know, because the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher. This is like someone who is mature, who is wise. It's the closest energy to spirit, to source, to all the wisdom, right? And as we move through life, we gain some, and it's through these obstacles, it's through these difficulties, it's through these conflicts that we learn who we are, what we're about, what we want, what we're gonna believe in moving forward. There's a change that's here, okay? But it's good. 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is trapped in fear, self-limiting beliefs. This is someone who is at a crossroads. There's a need to say something. There's a need to take action. There's a need to do something. There's a need to choose something, but someone is blocked, okay? holding themselves back, full of fear. I feel like there's avoidance here as well, or there's been so much avoidance to this point where now it's like, you know, someone is being faced with a serious obstacle. I feel like there's been avoidance, and it's like, boom, you know, almost cuss. It's like, boom, you know, you can't avoid me anymore. You cannot avoid this anymore. I don't know if, again, something is coming back up from childhood or from the past in general, but I feel like it's like, you know, this is something that has to be gone through. But the Eight of Swords is, you know, there's a blindfold, right? There's a blindfold. There are various options, various paths, and this is someone who's like, you know, if I go down that way, then this might happen. If I choose this, then that might happen. Well, what's the right time to say this thing? I just don't know which way to go, how to go. What should I leave behind? What should I take with me? What's necessary here? Interesting. Ten of Cups there at the bottom of the deck. So this may have to do with a relationship or a family situation, right? Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is independent, independently owned and operated, someone who is extremely successful, right? Maybe single. Maybe someone is determining if they should remain single or if they should become single, right? With that Ten of Cups, there is some kind of family situation or option on the table. There's some kind of happiness that is on the table, right? There's some kind of bliss that is being considered. I feel like we have somebody here who is needing to make some kind of sacrifice. There is a need for a sacrifice. I mean, like, that's what life is about. Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. You know, this is clarity. It's choosing to be victorious. But someone has to make a choice. You have to make a choice. You know, maybe there's a need to have a significant conversation with oneself. The nines are about self. The eights are about big life changes. And so there's something here that someone needs to choose to cut out, leave behind in order to be successful and to be independent, to be living in luxury, to have everything that they need. This is someone who has worked really hard. Okay, they're confident, successful, independent. They have their own home, their own car. They're, their other relationships are going well. This is like someone who is ready, stable, secure within themselves and with what they have, ready to be attached to something else, right? And by something else, that means a committed relationship. That means getting to a place where they have long-term financial plans. Okay, that Ten of Pentacles energy, the Ten of Cups that we saw, trying to get to a place of fulfillment, a place where they have stability, but there's a need to make a decision. I feel like someone is being blocked for whatever reason. There's maybe there's too many options, or it's just like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, you know? I don't know how I'm going to defeat the competition. I don't know how I'm going to dig into my personal power and really want to deal with. I feel like it's been avoided for some time. Whatever this is has been avoided. All right, it's growing pains. It's something that someone has to go through in order to be independent, I feel. Okay, in order to flourish. You know, that Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress status. Is someone who is nearly at their peak of success, of confidence, of stability, of I love myself, I love where I am, I'm so proud of what I've created with my own two hands because I was dedicated to it, because I was focused on it, because I didn't let anything distract me. Maybe there is a distraction here. Maybe someone's distracted and you know, it's causing some kind of challenge. What else do you have for Leo? Can't go back to yesterday. There's something about the past, okay, that's, you know, maybe it's, I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, right? Anyway, what do you have for Leo? There's so much negativity. Okay, that really is that Eight of Swords energy. Thinking about all the terrible possible outcomes. All of them. Or maybe there's just one possible outcome and it's scary as hell, right? Maybe someone is partnered right now and afraid to be independent. It's possible. It's very possible. It's here. But there's a need to make a big life change. Yeah. Judgment in the reverse. Someone is stuck in the past, okay? Judgment in the reversal is no second chance. This is, again, something about a past life connection, a poor judgment call. There's been some kind of poor judgment call or poor decision making, and I feel like there's, this is a lack of accountability. This is someone who is not being honest with themselves about the truth, unable to accept some kind of ending, some kind of final decision. I don't know if we may definitely have somebody here who has broken the law, or something to do with the law or the legal system, with the Judgment and the Eight of Swords coming out. Judgment in the reversal, though, is it's a poor judgment call. It's a lack of awareness. Essentially, it's a refusal to go within and really seek the truth. Okay, take accountability for what has occurred. Forgive yourself or whomever for the past. This is an inability to move forward, to awaken. There's a need for clarity here. There's a need for an awakening here. There's a need for spiritual intervention. It's trying to come in, but I feel like someone is stuck in the past. Okay, or again, the past is coming back up. Something about this, maybe it's a trigger of some sort. I don't know. It's a lack of awareness. There's that Nine of Swords. I don't know if there's some guilt here as well. I mean, the Hierophant is spiritual intervention, if nothing else is, right? I mean, that Judgment card is karma, and it's not the good kind. It's not the good kind. What's this Eight of Swords? There's some kind of internal struggle, okay, that's going on here. There's some kind of internal struggle, internal conflict. I don't know which way to go. I don't know how to do it. Maybe there's guilt here. Okay, that Nine of Pentacles is sitting upright, sitting pretty, but perhaps it came by way of some kind of illegal activity, right? Jeez. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So the Seven of Cups in the reversal just heard coming clean, which is interesting because that's not what that card means, but perhaps someone is coming clean here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords, okay, at the bottom of the deck showing up again. So someone is getting clarity. Maybe there's a significant conversation here where someone is gaining clarity. The Judgment card in the reversal is a refusal to have that conversation, I feel like someone wants to communicate. Someone wants to communicate. But the Seven of Cups in the reversal is coming clean, where there's been illusion, which has caused delusion. There's been serious restrictions here. And like I said, there's been some kind of distraction. Someone is distracted from their purpose, I feel. Okay, distracted from their purpose, or the past coming back up to haunt them. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like there's definitely clarity that's coming through, where someone has been confused, where someone has been stuck in the past, where someone has allowed, their emotions or their fantasies to override the truth, to override what really went on or what really needs to happen. Wow, yeah, the Ace of Cups back here and the Ace of Swords. Seven of Cups in the reverse. I don't know why I keep getting coming clean. I mean, this could definitely be the forgiveness that's necessary, right? Seven of Cups in the reversal is it's getting clear on, it's making a clear choice to choose something. Maybe someone is following their heart, choosing love, following their intuition. The Ace of Cups is a blessing. It really is. To get the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, this really is a blessing, because someone has been struggling here. I feel like someone has really been struggling through this growing pain. There's some kind of conflict, competition, inner struggle, okay? Guilt, doubt, worry, concern, anxiety, sleepless nights likely. There's been a struggle here to move forward, to really truly move forward, to really have faith in the fact that I can move forward. Okay, we may have some trust issues here as well, but this is coming clean. This is, why do I keep saying that? I don't know what's happening. Someone is coming clean. someone is coming clean, making a clear choice where there's been confusion. Coming out of fantasy land, seeing something clearly, feeling their way out. Someone is going to be feeling their way out where maybe emotions have been avoided, right? Maybe feelings have not been considered. Someone else's feelings or their own. There's also consequences here. There's consequences here. I don't know if someone has been in jail or is going to jail. What is going on? There's some kind of serious struggle. There, you know, it's a growing pain, but it, you know, the deeper I dig, I feel like there are significant consequences here, either for someone's past. Okay. All right. What's this Nine of Pentacles? You may even have somebody here who is risking, you know, maybe they're making the wrong choice. Maybe they're making the wrong choice and risking their stability, right? Because we have a poor judgment call. We also have a lot of consequences and a lot of karma. There's more karma. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Three of Pentacles in the reversal is disrespect. It's an inability to work well with others. This is someone who is stubborn, who is stuck up, who it's someone who does not work well with others. It's like, I don't need to learn from you. I don't need to work with you. Extremely stubborn. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reversal is no progress as well. There's no growth here. There's stagnancy. It's interesting because that Nine of Pentacles, you know, it is someone who is independent. But I feel like this is someone who is smug. And again, maybe got to that place in the wrong way or with the wrong mindset. Okay, unwilling to. There's potential for more growth here, and whatever this situation is, there's potential for actual stability. Okay, actual security. Right now, there's independence, sure. Right now, someone worked really hard to get there, but I feel like there's an unwillingness to learn more, or an unwillingness to move forward, or to you know, it's like, I don't want to attach myself to something else. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who understands their value, and the value of money, the value of hard work, the value of their time. And this is someone who I feel like is choosing not to attach themselves to something or someone or some kind of opportunity for growth. But it seems like it's a poor decision. There's a huge opportunity here. There's a huge opportunity here to learn a significant lesson. You know, the World card is the end, okay? But the Judgment card has to be upright to get there. Okay, this is the end. It's the end of a significant lesson. This is someone who worked really hard to get there, who, you know, this is graduation. It's a huge opportunity for success. It's fulfillment, and it doesn't come by way of being single. This is when you're attached to other people. There are relationships within this World card. There are, okay? There's no other way to look at it. Nope. There's no other way to look at it. But I feel like someone is refusing to move forward. You know, the Three of Pentacles is like an apprenticeship. It is school. It's learning. It's teamwork. It's cooperation. It's an agreement of some sort. But I don't know if there's been some kind of agreement and someone has not abided by it. But I don't know. You know, I feel like we have somebody here who is not interested, essentially. But there are consequences and karma for whatever's going on here. What's this Judgment card? Scorpio. Okay. There's supposed to be some kind of significant change. There's supposed to be some kind of final judgment call. There's supposed to be some some forgiveness and awakening. You know, the Judgment energy is like death and rebirth. It's a brand new life. It's a fresh start, just like that World card. There should be some kind of fresh start. There should be a huge opportunity to explore something new, to close out a chapter of life and really start over in a beautiful space. But I feel like there's avoidance. Okay, it's like, you know, I don't want to do the hard work, or I don't want to learn something new. I'm content with where I am. But this is huge. This is huge. 10 of Cups. Yeah, we saw that at the beginning, didn't we, huh? So the 10 of Cups is bliss. It's marriage. It's a relationship. I feel like somebody is avoiding a relationship here. Lack of awareness. King of Swords in the reverse. There's definitely a lack of awareness. 10 of Cups is bliss. It's a picket fence, the dogs and the family and the kids and the house and you know, the dream job. It's bliss. It's not only contentment, it is fulfillment. And this is sort of what someone is missing. You know, yes, there's contentment here. I feel like there's absolutely contentment here, but there's an opportunity for growth. Okay, that opportunity for growth comes by way of exploring something new. It comes by way of stepping out of our comfort zone. And it's interesting, now this is coming to me at the beginning of this message. I said something about priorities, right? It's coming back up. Okay, I feel like this has to do with North Node, South Node, so you guys check that out. Maybe it's Scorpio, maybe it's Taurus, I don't know. Just a side note that just came to me. But the 10 of Cups is bliss. Okay, it's emotional fulfillment. It's everything I asked for. I was good before, but now I am fulfilled. You know, there's an opportunity for true fulfillment here, but I feel like someone is making a poor judgment call. There's avoidance. It's like, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to do this. I'm good where I am. I worked really hard. I'm confident. I have everything that I need. No, there's more. Okay, you're being offered more, but I feel like it's being avoided because it's gonna be difficult. Maybe there's a sacrificing one's independence, or again, maybe there's trust issues here, right? Maybe someone is unable to make the appropriate choice as far as choosing a cup. I feel like we have somebody here who is content with what they have. They're able to do whatever it is that they want to do in life right now. It's like, I don't have to be concerned with other people. I don't have to work together with anybody. I don't have to learn from anybody. I don't have to consider anybody else. But there's an opportunity for fulfillment within that. There's an opportunity for growth within that. Okay, and there's a need to be vulnerable. There's a need to be honest with oneself. There's a need to come out of illusion, to unblock the darkness essentially, and see the light where there's growth, where there's nurturing, where there's clarity, where there's happiness, where there's a full-blown new beginning filled with joy. How should Leo be moving here this week with this situation? How should Leo be moving with this situation? Okay. 2. The Emperor and the Judgment card. There's a need to take charge here, Leo. You have Aries and Scorpio showing up again. There's a need to take charge. There's a need to be honest. There's a need to take accountability. There's a need to make a final decision. Come out of confusion. Okay? Allow yourself to see the truth. Take authority over your decisions. Take authority over your life. Step into this leadership position. Make the best decision that's gonna work for you and everyone involved in this situation. Okay, the Emperor is someone who focuses on logic. He's very strategic. I feel like there's a need to strategize here. Someone has been strategizing upon end though, because there's illusions mixed within that. They focus on the facts, focus on the truth, focus on the logic, focus on the reality of the situation. Okay, there's a need to make a judgment call. I feel like there's a potential here for someone to make a poor judgment call, or maybe just not trusting themselves to make the appropriate judgment call. But there's a need to take control here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that something here resonated with you guys. Please don't forget to like the video, okay? Share the love, subscribe, reach out for a personal reading if you so choose. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time for the next one.